Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go now.
Now Mariota eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Zach Ertz from 21 yards away.
And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Steelers 0.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Here we go, here we go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin.
That one's complete out to Michael Mayer.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 9 hits, 58 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. 7-7, our score after 1.
7-7.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mariota. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Partner, I think this will run awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 70, Timber Wolf. Go.
They begin the drive with Hines. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's second down at a yard. Out left and complete to Fulton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. All the option, here's Griffin. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They run with Hines. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Manny Hines with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and didn't score. So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game, and that continued with that first down run.
Flush to his right. Zach Ertz has it complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 33 yards that time.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Mariota hands to Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota forced out to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Henry will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. The Steelers signal from the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and goal, Mariota. Touchdown! Zach Ertz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. After the interception, here's Griffin, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
Okay, ready?
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now it's Hines. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Nyheim Hines on his way to a historic performance with 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Play fake. Mariota. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Being chased out left.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
2nd and 10. They go play action. Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. They're indeed going. It's Mariota dancing to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Inside handoff, Henry. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mariota. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Mariota now. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Mariota on the move to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. There he goes, right side. Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And now here's another interception. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Here's Hines. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hines will score. Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Steelers 42, Dolphins 14. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now Griffin on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now it's Griffin. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll run for it with Hines. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the 1st down.
Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
2
yards to go, 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Griffin to throw. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Hurry, hurry.
Here's Griffin. And it's caught. And the Steelers are going to be set for the first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Nyheim Hines taking it in for a yard out. And the Steelers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hustle, hustle.
From the shotgun, Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Hines, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Griffin going to keep it himself. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Griffin. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try to run this one into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Oh, Griffin's going to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Myers for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Griffin going to throw it. Quick slant to Watson. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19 Lions.
To throw is RG3. Steps away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Hold it ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels.
Now Griffin. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage